Judge Bernadette Delphine Cabiga. The court is now in session. Please be seated. Today we are hearing the case of Mark Joseph Dungan against Josh Yumol on allegation of breach of contract. Counsel for the plaintiff, you may begin your opening statement.
Your Honor, members of the jury, my client, Mark Joseph Dungan, entered into a legally binding contract with the defendant, Mr. Josh Yumol, for catering services to be provided during an exclusive event at the resort. Despite receiving payment in advance, Mr. Yumol failed to fulfill his obligations, causing significant financial loss and irreparable reputation harm to my client. We will prove that Mr. Yumol violated the terms of the contract.
Thank you. Defense counsel, your opening statement.
Your Honor, members of the jury, the allegations against my client, Mr. Yumol, are unfounded. While there was a contract in place, unforeseen circumstances beyond my client's control prevented him from performing the agreed-upon services. Therefore, the plaintiff failed to provide certain necessary details that contributed to this misunderstanding. We ask the court to dismiss these claims as baseless.
The plaintiff lawyer may now call your client.
Your Honor, we call Mr. Mark Joseph Dungan to please stand and please come to the witness stand.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Mr. Dungan, can you describe the nature of the contract you entered into Mr. Yumol?
We agreed that he would provide full catering services for an event with 200 guests. I paid him in advance, but he canceled the day before the event, claiming logistical issues. This left us scrambling for last-minute arrangement, which cost us double and tarnished my resort's reputation.
Mr. Dungan, is that true that you failed to provide Mr. Yumol with the final count and menu selection with the agreed timeline?
I sent those details 2 days before the event, as per our usual practice.
The plaintiff's lawyer may call their witness.
Your Honor, we call Mr. M.J. Valdez to please stand and please come in front.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Mr. M.J. Valdez, were you a guest at the event hosted by Mr. Dungan at Resorts World Manila on December 8, 2024?
Yes, I was.
Can you describe your experience at the event, particularly regarding the catering?
The catering was extremely disappointing. The food arrived very late. It was poorly presented and simply wasn't enough to go around. Many guests, myself included, left hungry. The overall atmosphere was negatively affected by the lack of proper catering service. It was a far cry from what was expected at an event this caliber. We later learned that Mr. Yumol, the contracted caterer, had cancelled the day before leaving. the event severely under-catered.
Mr. MJ, your testimony is based solemnly on your personal experience. It doesn't necessarily reflect on overall quality of the event or the resort's reputation.
The experience reflects the failure of Mr. Yumol to fulfill his contractual obligations. Regardless of my personal opinion, the significant lack of food and the extreme delay in service directly impacted the event's success and the experience of many guests. Highlights a severe lack of professionalism. The inadequate catering significantly damaged the event and the resort's reputation. This was a breach of contract regardless of external factors. A professional caterer would have communicated potential problems and implemented contingency plans to avoid such disastrous outcome.
Defense counsel, you may call your client.
Your Honor, we call Mr. Josh Yumol to stand and proceed to the witness stand.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Mr. Yumol, why did you cancel your services?
We experienced unforeseen logistical issues, including truck breakdowns and weather-related delays. Additionally, the plaintiff submitted incomplete details, which made it difficult to prepare properly.
Did you attempt to communicate these issues with Mr. Dungan before canceling?
I informed him the evening prior, but the issues were beyond my control.
The defendant lawyer may call them.
Your Honor, we call Rizal de Vera Gapos, the event manager.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Ms. Gapos, can you explain how the cancellation affected the event?
So we were forced to hire an alternative caterer who charged double price on short notice. Many guests complained about the disorganized setup, which damaged our reputation as a premier resort.
Ms. Gapos, you were aware that the weather condition on that day, before the event, caused severe delays for multiple vendors on the area?
Yes, but Mr. Yumol failed to communicate his challenges until it was too late.
Your Honor, we present exhibit a copy of design contract, which explicitly states that the defendant is responsible for ensuring all arrangements regardless of external circumstances.
Your Honor, we present Exhibit B, email correspondence showing the plaintiff's delay in providing necessary details for the events.
Your Honor, the evidence is clear. The defendant breached a legally binding contract causing significant harm to my client. We ask for your full compensation for damages.
Your Honor, my client acted in good faith and faced unforeseen challenges. The plaintiff is also contributed to the difficulties by failing to meet their own obligation. We ask the court to the rule of favor in the defense.
Your Honor, we find the defendant Josh Yumol liable for breach of contract and recommend appropriate damage amounting 100,000 pesos. The case is dismissed by the virtue of the complete evidence.
Thanks to all parties for their participation. Case dismissed. Congratulations.
Come in.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome. How can I assist you today?
Hi, sir. I'd like to book a catering for a christening event.
Okay, of course. May I know the details of your event?
It's on December 8, 2024 at 10 a.m. for 200 guests. The venue will be at the Resorts World, Manila.
Perfect. We've worked with Resorts World before, so we're familiar with their requirements. The total cost for catering 200 guests will be 100,000. This includes full service and will need to finalize the booking with payment and a signed contract.
Sounds good. I'll pay by a credit card, sir.
Great. Let me prepare the catering contract for you. Here's your contract. It includes the terms and conditions of our service and the specific detail for your event. Please review it and let me know if you have any questions.
Okay, sir. Everything looks fine.
Excellent. Please sign here to confirm your agreement.
Okay, sir. Here, sir.
Thank you. I'll process your payment for now. Your payment of 100,000 has been successfully processed. Your reservation is now confirmed for December 8, 2024 at 10 a.m. for 200 guests at Resorts World Manila. We'll coordinate with the venue and follow up a week before the event to finalize menu choices and set up details.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to it.
You're welcome. Congratulations on the christening, and we're excited to be part of your special celebration. Please don't hesitate to contact us if you have additional requests.
Will do, sir. Thanks again.
Hi, my name is Josh. I experienced in this mock trial, I realized that even the best laid plan can be derailed by unforeseen circumstances, highlighting the needs of flexibility and adaptability in business relationships. This experience emphasized the importance of thorough documentation and record keeping. Having a strong paper trail can be invaluable in legal proceedings.
Hi, my name is Claire Megalang from BSHM3 Block 2. Ang natutunan ko sa mock trial na to bilang defendant lawyer ay aralin ng mabuti ang mga ebidensya at pakinggan ang bawat panig, at ang pinakamahalaga ay magkaroon ng komunikasyon ang bawat panig upang sa ganon ay maiwasan ang breach of contract.
Hi everyone, my name is Joshelle May Ramirez and I'm from BSHM3 Block 2. At as a plaintiff lawyer, natutunan kong ipaglaban ang karapatan ng bawat isa, especially ng aking kliyente.
Hello everyone, my name is Bernadette Cabigat, BSHM3 Block 2. And ang natutunan ko sa mock trial na ito as a judge is dapat maging fair tayo both parties. Pakinggan ang kanilang mga salaysay ng walang pinapanigan. Humatong tayo ng tama at tapat, at hindi dapat tayo nagpapabayad para lang baligtarin ang katotohanan.
I am March John Ray Valdez, BSHM3, Block 2. Ang natutunan ko po sa McTrial ay huwag matakot sa katotohanan kapag ikaw ay tama.
Hi, I'm Corinne Amy Pinilla from BHM Block 2. As a clerk of court is dapat i-maintain natin yung maayos yung mga file at dapat i-secure yung order of judges and sabihin kung ano man ang nakasulat nang walang anumang pagbabago o pandaraya.
Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Mark Joseph Dungan from the BSHM3 Block 2. At ako po ang nagpasimula ng kasong ito bilang isang plaintiff. Nais ko pong ipaliwanag ang dahilan kung bakit ako nagsampa ng kaso laban sa catering service na tumangging magbigay ng serbisyo sa aming okasyon. Sa senaryo po namin, nag-book po kami ng catering service para sa christening na gaganapin sa Resorts World, Manila sa darating na Disyembre 8, alas 10 ng umaga. Ang halaga po ng catering na aming binayaran ay 100,000 pesos na siyang kabuuang halaga ng serbisyong aming inasahan mula sa kanila. Ngunit sa araw po ng okasyon, sa mismong araw ng event, 3 oras bago magsimulang seremonya, kami po ay tinawagan ng catering service at sinabing hindi na nila matutuloy ang kanilang serbisyo. Walang sapat na paliwanag o dahilan kung bakit nila kinansela ang aming kasunduan. Dahil dito, kami po ay nagdanas ng malaking abala. Ang aming mga bisita at ang buong pamilya ay dumating sa Resorts World Manila para sa espesyal na okasyon, ngunit dahil sa hindi pagtupad ng catering service sa kanilang obligasyon, nagkaroon kami ng malaking aberya. Bilang plaintiff, ako po ay nagsampa ng kaso upang humingi ng hustisya at kabayaran sa abala at pinsalang dulot ng hindi pagtupad ng catering service sa kanilang kasunduan. Ang kanilang pagkansela ay nagdulot ng hindi inaasahang gastos at pagkaabala sa aming pamilya. Ako po ay humihingi ng kabayaran hindi lamang para sa halagang 100,000 pesos na in advance namin, kundi pati na rin sa mga karagdagang gastos at pinsalang dulot ng kanilang hindi pagtupad sa kontrata. Sa pamamagitan ng kasong ito, nais ko po na may pakita na hindi tama ang ganitong uri ng paglabag sa kontrata. Kami po bilang mga consumer ay may karapatan na makuha ang serbisyong binayaran namin at nararapat lamang po na kami ay maprotektahan laban sa ganitong uri ng hindi makatarungang gawain. Maraming salamat po at sana po ay magbigay ng katarungang desisyon ang ating hukuman.
Good morning everyone, I'm Rizal Gapos from BSHM3 Block 2. As an event manager serving as a witness in a mock trial about breaches of contract, I've learned the importance of understanding and adhering to the terms of agreements. Key takeaways includes recognizing how unclear or unmet obligations can lead to disputes, the significance of proper documentation and communication to prevent misunderstandings, and the critical role witness plays in clarifying timelines, actions, and intentions. Additionally, presenting factual and concise testimony helps the court determine whether a breach occurred and its impact.
Kaya ikaw, kung alam mo ikaw ay nasa katwiran,
ipaglaban mo!
Mr. MJ Valdez. Mr. MJ Valdez, were you a guest?
Go.
Please raise your right hand. Ipaglaban mo!
Come in. Good afternoon. Welcome to... Hello, I am Josh Renier Lumol.